Hi, and welcome to how to auto-provision Gigaset phone video tutorial. In this video, we will use Gigaset N720 to demonstrate the auto-provisioning. However, the same procedure can be used for other Gigaset phones, as it is very similar. The first thing you need to do is to reset your phone to factory settings. Unless your phone is brand new and is currently set to factory settings, then you don't have to do this step. Otherwise, unplug the power from your Gigaset DAC manager. Press and hold the reset button, and while the reset button is pressed, reconnect the Gigaset DAC manager to the power supply. Once you see the flashing orange light, release the button. Your device will reboot, and once done, it will be set to factory settings. Repeat the same procedure for each Gigaset base station that you have. With your phone set to factory settings, you can start with the auto-provisioning process. The easiest way to auto-provision your phone is through the phone web interface. To access the phone web interface, connect your Gigaset phone and enter gigaset-config.com in your browser. You will automatically be redirected to your base station. If you haven't changed the password, enter admin as a password and log into the phone web interface. To check which version of firmware you have currently installed, inside the phone web interface, navigate to Status tab, and under Software section, you will see the firmware version of your device. It is important that your phone is loaded with the appropriate firmware version. Different models may require different firmware versions. You can look up which version is supported for your device at wiki.bicomsystems.com/UADs. If you have trouble installing the firmware, please contact Bicom support team. Next, you will have to adjust UAD settings, create the extension, and register your phone. Inside the Tenant Settings, under Auto Provisioning section, enter the username and password for provisioning server. Remember this as you will need it later in this tutorial. Once done, click Save to apply the settings. Next, select the desired tenant, and under Tenant Settings menu, navigate to UAD. Find your device and open the device edit options. Make sure that the General section status is set to Active, and that under Auto Provisioning section, Auto Provisioning and DHCP is set to Yes. Once done, click Save to apply the settings. Next, under Extensions menu, click on Add Extension. Select your device from UAD list, and under Location, set Remote. Click Next Step button, specify the extension name and email. Select the department, and under the MAC, enter the MAC address of the DAC manager. You can find the MAC address on the back of the DAC manager, and also inside the phone web interface, under Status tab. Your MAC address will be displayed at the top of the Network Identities section. Once you have entered the MAC address, click Save to apply the settings. This completes all the settings you need to do inside of PBXware. Next, you will need to register your Gigaset device and set up the provisioning server. Go back to your phone web interface, and under Network and Connections menu, select the Base Station Registration submenu. Register all your base stations by clicking on the Confirm button next to them. Adjust the settings and click the Set button to apply the changes. Once you have registered all the base stations, navigate to Base Station Synchronization submenu. Click on the Set button to start the synchronization process. Once done, navigate to Security submenu. And under Server Authentication section, enter your provisioning server username and password. And then click on the Set button to save the settings. Next, navigate to Management menu and open the Firmware Update submenu. Under the Configuration File field, enter your server address followed by /prov/%macd and then click the Set button. To apply the newly saved settings, you will need to reboot your phone. So navigate to Reboot submenu and click on the Reboot Now button to reboot your phone. If you have done everything correctly, your phone will restart, and once it's finished rebooting, You should have successfully registered your phone to PBXware. Thank you for watching this video, and if you need more help, be sure to visit Bicom Systems Wikimedia page.